This is when I thought I was going to give up coffee. Who am I kidding? There's always a cup nearby. That's not going to happen. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas and I am a part-time, full-time reseller. I don't know. This is all I do. But I don't know how many hours I'm putting into it. I'm not keeping track. I am just trying to work as hard and as much as I can without burning myself out. I enjoyed reselling so much as a hobby that I made it my full-time job. But I also am not able to really work a full-time job right now due to some tedious health issues that I won't go into right now. But I've been over and over again in my old videos. Today I'm going to go over the sales for December 10th through 16th. I sold 22 things that week. So we're going to go over the top 6. I know that's not my normal number. I usually either do 5 or 10, but we're going to do 6 because I had 6 sales that were over $20. And then I'm also going to go over 7 other sales that sold quickly, so in 30 days or less. And then I have some lessons we'll talk about. Lessons are usually an item that I wouldn't sell again, but not always. Okay, so the first sale is actually something that sold pretty quickly as well. Loudmouth size 36 golf shorts, 11-inch inseam length, houndstooth print pockets. These are men's shorts, men's golf shorts. And they sold in 2 days on Mercari through an offer of $28 plus shipping. I had paid $7.57, which is kind of paying up for a pair of shorts, but I knew this brand. And my profit was $16.14. Loudmouth has some crazy prints of golf shorts. These weren't that crazy, but the brand still sells quickly. And so I will grab them. I have found a fake pair of Loudmouth shorts one time. That was weird. I mean, maybe they weren't fake, but no, it didn't quite seem right. But these were not, and these sold quickly. The crazier the print you can find, the better. The next sale, Tory Burch size 29 jeans, dark wash denim logo pockets boot cut mid-rise stretch. I got these in a thread-up box. It was mediocre. It was a thread-up denim box. These had some flaws. And I probably wouldn't have picked them up at the thrift based on the flaws, but they did sell for $28 in 2 days on Poshmark. That was an offer somebody sent me, so that's not a bad price. My average cost of goods at that thread up denim box was $2.35, so that was my cost of goods for this pair of jeans, and my profit was $18.03. The next, the North Face women's size 9 Bella Alta snow boots, waterproof 200 gram insulation. I got these at a Goodwill in Denver. I do miss finding all the snow gear and outdoorsy types of brands. These took 271 days to sell on eBay, which is a long time, but you know, it's got to be the right time of the year for these. They did sell for $55 plus shipping, and they sold through promoted listings on eBay. I promote anything that's been online for at least 7 days, and then I added it to promoted listings, but I also relist everything about every 30 to 45 days. So then it comes off of my promoted listings for another 7 days. So I give things a chance to sell quickly without being charged additional fees for promoting, you know, for at least a week. At least for a week each time it's listed or relisted. And so I had sold, paid $9.78 for these. My profit was $27.05. Even worn snow boots like North Face will sell if they're a really great brand and still great condition. You know, people are going to get these wet again, so they don't have to be perfect. The next item took a long time to sell as well, like a year and a half, and I'm a little surprised by that. Running Wild size small leather coat Stampede collection, belted faux fur collar tan. It was a very cool looking coat. I don't know anything about this brand. I couldn't find anything out about this brand, but the coat itself was cool. Sold on Poshmark through an offer of $50 plus shipping. I had paid $8.65. I got this at a Goodwill in Louisville, and my profit was $31.35. All right, next to last in my top sales, Carhartt 34 by 34 coverall Arctic quilt lined duck bib overall bibberall loose fit. It's a lot of ways to say one thing: coverall, overall, bibberall. These sold in 30 days on Mercari for $54.15, which I think means that somebody sent me an offer and it was automatically accepted by Mercari the way I had it set up. I paid $12.99 for these at an estate sale, and they were worn. They had some flaws, but these kind of quilted, heavy-duty overalls are expensive, and some people like them broken in. My profit, after all was said and done, was $33.29. I also had a black pair that was even more worn, and they sold for just about the same amount. The next and the best in my sales for that week was a vintage Gilboo for Robertina 80s size 8 Art Deco brown leather booties heels rare. Rare because I have not seen another pair of these online, and they are super cool. I think this lady wore them once or twice. I bought a lot of stuff from this estate sale. Now this was almost 2 years ago, but I bought and sold a lot of this lady's stuff. She had some really cool things that she picked up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and she took very good care of her clothes. I think I still have a 4-piece set from Dayon von Furstenberg. It's a pajama set. It's really beautiful. That may be the only item of oh no, and another pair of vintage shoes as well. Vintage shoes are a hard sell. They can be in perfect condition, but you know, sizing wise could be different, and styles really are different. So I find them harder to sell. But these did sell for $70.67 plus shipping. They did sell through promoted listings. I think this was an offer that I had sent somebody. Is that right? $70.67. I had them listed for $75. No, these sold for $50. $70.67 was the total with shipping and tax and everything. These sold for $55. My cost of goods was $2 at that estate sale. My profit was $38.70. I'm going to quit staring at these numbers and wonder why they say what they say. All right, so that is everything in the top 6, and then I have 7 I'm going to go over that were also fast flips, anything that sold in 30 days or less. Not all of these are going to be big profit items, but I like to go over what sells quickly, because some of us are just trying to rotate that merchandise, you know, make sales quickly, sales beget other sales, and you know, move things quickly, quick money, quick easy money. The first item, Travelocity luggage tag getaway roaming gnome PVC rubber new open package. This was an open package. I actually opened the package because I wanted to take it out and make sure everything looked good, as well as take a picture of it. But then there was also a little break in the little hang tag that this tag was on. So the packaging was torn. This sold in 11 days on Poshmark, full price of $15. I'd paid $1.08. I just got this at a Goodwill, and my profit was $10.92. And I will say, Travelocity stuff sells. I used to work there. I worked there for just at a year before they started to transition to Expedia, running all their back-end technology. And so I was out of a job, and so I moved on to another company. Yeah, I picked the wrong time to go work for that company. That was too bad. But I love the roaming gnome. I love their little mascot. He's very cute. And when I can find stuff, sometimes I just pick it up for nostalgia, but it sells. Other people like the gnome as well. Next fast flip, Torrid plus size 1X sweater, purple V-neck pullover, open waffle knit long length. Selling off my sweaters. This is a personal item. I find that I can't handle sweaters in the Texas weather at all anymore. You just don't need them. This is like the most I'll do, really. anymore. And even then it's like, it's a layer, right? I can take that off quickly. This sweater sold in 18 days on eBay. Didn't sell for much, $12 plus shipping. That's fine. My cost of goods was $0 because this was a sweater that I bought years and years ago. And my profit was $10.33. Quick. Next is a brand I'm going to be looking for. I've passed it up many, many times. Wit and Wisdom size 2 jeans, Absolution itty bitty boot cut tummy slimming mid-rise. These have that band in the waist of them, that like stretchy band that kind of slims a little bit and just, you know, makes it easier to eat Thanksgiving dinner because you've got the stretchiness of it. Similar to like Democracy jeans with the Absolution technology. I put Absolution in there because that's very similar to Democracy. I didn't expect these to sell so quickly because they were such a small size, and I wasn't sure if Wit and Wisdom sold quickly, but I think they might be related to Democracy. I'm gonna have to look that up. These sold in 2 days on eBay for $16 plus shipping. I had paid $2.35. It was part of that ThredUp box that I mentioned before, and my profit was $10.12. A quick 10 bucks, really quick. Next, Scentsy Fragrance Flower, new open box, sea salt and avocado room air freshener. I didn't put discontinued scent in the title or retired or whatever, but I could have because it wasn't available online anymore. This sold in 4 days on eBay. Something that only sells retail for $16, but with it not being available in stores or online anymore, I think that's why it sold quickly, and it sold for $13 plus shipping. I had paid $3.24 and my profit was $9.98. Another quick 10 bucks. Next sale, something I'm very happy that sold because I wasn't sure if it was something I should pick up, is a Bahamas 3D travel plate, 9-inch vintage tourist souvenir, kitschy, colorful wall hanging. It was just so cute. Y'all, I think I picked this up at a Goodwill. And I don't know what has got me drawn to these travel plates, these ones that I can tell are vintage, but I am, these mid-century modern ones especially. And I'm so happy this one sold. It only sold for $12 plus shipping through promoted listings on eBay after 20 days, but I had paid $2.16. My profit was $4.27, and it just brings me joy to sell these plates. I should probably not pick up things like this. I didn't know if it would sell, but it just was so dang cute. Okay, next fast flip. Born women's size 10 sandals, pink Barbie flower toe leather thong shoes slip-ons. I'm really getting into selling shoes. I really am. And these were just the perfect Barbie pink. They sold in 6 days on Poshmark through an offer of $12. I think I only had them listed for $15, which I'm like, that was fair. Why did you have to get an even better deal? But fine, I had paid $3.78. I only made $3.25. Probably not the best pickup. Is that a lesson learned? I think so. I think these would have sold for more, but when I looked at them closely after I picked them up, they were not in as good of a condition as I would want, so I listed them low. Okay, and the last fast flip is actually another personal item. Technically, I lost money on these, I guess, because I spent $13.59 on this when I bought it new. But if we were to say that I spent $0, which is what I've been doing for personal items, I actually made $10.69. Okay, so what is it? It's a Fiesta Wear turquoise spoon rest holder, 8 1/8 inch, made in USA, Homer Laughlin. This sold in 5 days on eBay. A lot of my Fiesta Wear is selling quickly. I price it very reasonably. This sold for $13.96 plus shipping. You notice I said that I spent $13.59, so it sold for a little bit more than what I paid for it, but I think I got free shipping or something from Bath & Body. Not Bath & Body, Bed Bath Beyond. Is that store still around? Yeah, I think it is. Anyhow, this stuff will sell. Just don't spend a lot of money on it if you find it. I personally love Fiesta Wear, so I have a lot of my own personal pieces that I'm selling off. And I just can't leave it behind if I find it for, you know, a few bucks here or there. I just can't leave it behind at a thrift store. So I'd rather make a few bucks and sell it and go through the hassle of shipping it than, you know, than not. So I don't know. I guess what I'm telling you is sell at your own risk. because it is breakable. You do have to go through the extra care of shipping. You may not make very much and it may not make you happy, but it makes me happy. All right, and then I have 3 things I've highlighted as potential lessons. So let me look. The first one is Levi's. My lesson here is, I don't know what sells when it comes to Levi's. I truly don't. I know that it's one of those tried and true brands. People love to sell it. People love to buy it. People love to wear it. It is part of American history. But it doesn't always sell for me very well. And I bought 3 pairs of Levi's 550s in the same size, waist 36, length 32. Pretty common, right? And these were vintage-ish. You know, they weren't like old vintage, but they were relaxed fit, broken in. I bought 3 pair, like I said. This was the nicest of the 3 pairs. 1 pair had stains all over it and it sold faster. This pair took 2 years to sell on Poshmark through an offer of $17. I had paid $218. My profit was $11.42. So all of that was good. Like my cost of goods was fine. My profit was fine, but they sold in 2 years. Like what's happening? What's that about? What is that about? I don't know what styles. I don't know what sizes. I need to do more research when it comes to Levi's. I actually avoid Levi's all the time now because I don't seem to pick the right things. But I would love if somebody would tell me what works for them when it comes to Levi's, because I'm just like dumbfounded. And there are a gazillion styles out there. Vintage 1980 Dayon Bumblebee bee filled with clippings and nutshells plush toy. This is a lesson I learned over and over again. Vintage Dayon does not mean everything to everybody. It takes a while to sell. It doesn't sell for much, but I love them. I think they're very cute. I only made $4.52 on this guy. Took 2 years to sell. Didn't sell for much. Probably shouldn't pick that up. And then the last thing is like, what in the hell was I thinking listing these vintage ballerina rosebud cake cupcake toppers, princess arabesque birthday tutu. These are so cute. These, you know, you've seen these little guys, right? These little vintage guys. You can also buy them brand new, by the way. These took 150 days to sell on eBay. They sold for $5 plus shipping. I'd paid 50 cents. I don't know where the hell I got them. I think they were in some sort of like grab bag full of other things. And I made $1.89. So my lesson here is like, Gretchen, this is not worth your time. The time it took to clean, photograph, store, and then list, and then the ship is not worth $1.89. So it really isn't. My time has got to be more precious than that. These are adorable. If I had found a bag of like 50, perhaps, yes. But these were like 4 or 5 little ballerinas. So, no, I can't say that I'm perfect. Never, never, never would I say. There were 6 other sales for the week. You want me to go over them anyway, just for shits and giggles? I'll just kind of read them off. There was a pair of Tom's corduroy heels, wedge heels. Those sold in 2 months. I made $10. Talbot's Petites sleeveless sweater. I got this in a Goodwill blue box. I made about $10. Took 8 months to sell. Little bitty wooden little ornaments. I only made a few bucks there. I think I got those at the bins, and they were like at the bottom of the bin. And I was like, oh, these are so cute. A Torrid bra. Sold in a month, a little bit over a month on Poshmark. I made only $4. It had some issues with it, like some flaws, so I listed it really low. But you know, honestly, bras don't sell for that much. Torrid bras, they don't. And then a Shein bodysuit that I wouldn't have picked up, but it was in a blue box, and I made, you know, less than $3 on that. But who's surprised by that? Shein is very, very cheap. You see it all the time, and they make some cute trendy stuff. They steal other people's designs. No, I don't know if they do that, but let's throw that out the window. And then the last thing I sold was a personal item that I never used. It's called Kofig Original Coffee Substitute, 100% roasted black figs, organic. This is when I thought I was going to give up coffee. Who am I kidding? There's always a cup nearby. That's not going to happen. All right, y'all, just keep listening because this week wasn't so great because I wasn't. And you know, when you list, you sell. So y'all have a great, great holiday. I probably will not post anything else until after Christmas. In fact, you're going to be seeing this after Christmas. So maybe Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. Insert holiday that you celebrate here and happy that, because I want to wish you all a happy holiday. Scentsy Fragrance from am I really ready for this? I'm as ready as it's gonna be, I think. Let's see. Sold plum. Hide. Shipping and marketplace. Hide. Ah shit, I'm not ready.